apparently we contaminated the crime scene because that spell uses a lot of glitter.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 140 of Geek Each Week Live. I am one of your hosts, Christopher Long from Long's Toys. I am joined, of course, by my good buddies, Aresol. What's up, Aresol?
Hello.
And we got Frozen Stratos, a.k.a. Corey.
Hello.
And that's it.
Yep.
Just the three of us. Let me shout out to the chat. We got Chili Eilish, we got Ryder, we got Edward Tanzer, we got Floof, we got Knockout Ace, we got Chenix, we got AJMC, we got Jeff, we got Mr. Mystic, we got Astronat, we got Galen Molina. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My phone's going off. It sounds like maybe Fortnite's back, finally. After the whole day,
and we're leaving. No.
All right, see you guys. No, but at least we can play after the show. I mean, I was at the point where I was like, I don't know if this is happening because it's been all day. Because originally on the Battle Pass it said through the 8th, so I'm like, oh, okay, so then the new one starts the 9th. That's the way it's written. This one goes through the 8th, and then everyone was
written.
So shall it be, apparently. So I was like, oh, okay, it's going to be Saturday. And then someone was like, no, it's Friday. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, a day early. And then Fortnite was like, well. What's up, Liz? Liz, if you're interested, we'd love to have you jump in. Yeah. We would like to have some female representation on National Women's Day.
That's right. We had to... once again, unhire Rye. I forgot the term.
No, Rye quit. It wasn't us. Yeah, she left. Here, I'm still working on the news a little bit, so Aresol and Corey, why don't you guys go first?
Oh, okay.
In terms of pickups or whatever we call that segment.
All right. So here's what I got.
Oh, hello! I guess you got nothing.
Oh no!
I didn't get anything.
That didn't buy any time at all.
Oh no! Thankfully, I got a decent chunk of stuff. I got the typical Soto Shoto order from HLJ that happened. But also from AliExpress. Last week I was talking about my red chrome Ariel knockoff that they made. And then it turned out that AliExpress had the purple one that I wanted. So I got two of those. One for the on version and one for the off version. So it's just XD something. I think it was like something new robot. So this is the new Oh. Wow. That was his last laugh. Oh no! What happened to Chris? We're turning old clocks.
Ryan heard him talking shit, I guess.
He got sniped. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, I was doing where I went to close the news slides and I closed the whole browser with all the tabs.
I see.
Not intentional, but that's what.
Yeah, so I got this purple and gold version of Ariel. And so they do this thing where they've actually painted some of the parts like they're actively going for a different color scheme. So some of the parts are meant to be different. It is not, like a one-to-one just fart out the mold in new colors. They wanted a new one, so I thought it'd be cool to have. So I got that. And then last week we were talking about the blockies, the blocks, or the Balooks. There are like 3 different names floating around. I know.
You look like you're in witness protection.
Yeah. Anyway, I saw him, and they were in the field, and they started throwing glitter at the head.
Apparently, we contaminated the crime scene. I love it.
Yeah, no, but it's fine. It's helpful for this shot. We were talking about the blocks figures, and I got mine in. I just checked my mail today, and they were down there. So I'm slowly going to be putting this together over the course of the episode. These are really cool. I love them so far. Just based on
That one
the
took you
combo.
like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
these
they
are
don't really
pretty
seem
quick.
like they take because it's. I mean, it is technically a model kit, but it's kind of like from the video I saw. Maybe Megatron's different, but like the torso kind of comes as one chunk, and then you kind of like pop on ball joints, and the only parts you really have to attach are like the knee and the elbow joints that kind of like peg in, and then another piece pegs onto.
Well, there are like some halves that you have to sandwich together, but
okay. Even still,
like,
I mean, that's not. Yeah.
There we go. Hopefully, yes. Okay.
Yeah, there he is.
Clear as day. Yeah, that was it for me.
Alrighty. Let's see. I didn't get too much. Well, I got my Boom Boonger stuff from HLJ. So real quick, the saga of this. Woke up Saturday morning and everyone else got their stuff but me, because that's how it usually works. So I got HLJ'd, or at least I was talking to Corey about it. I'm like, I'm hoping it's a situation where they kind of got like half the shipment in, but not all of their stock. And I think it was, because I got charged Sunday night into Monday, and I shipped right away, and it shipped Monday night, got here Wednesday, which is DHL magic, like a day and a half from Japan. So I was like, wow, this is great. You know, I'm only about a day behind everybody else because I wasn't in the first wave. This really worked out. So I did the unboxing, and they actually gave me the red car like promotional bonus item, which I didn't even think was a promotion like you just got with the first wave. I thought it was that thing where you have to go to Toys R Us and whisper the code or whatever. So I was shocked. I was like, I did not expect to get this. I'm on cloud 9. My stuff got here.
I didn't have to whisper to a man right in his ear.
Yeah, I didn't have to shout at a Toys R Us worker. This is great. And then so like everything's going great, and I'm like, okay. And then I open up the box, and one of the cars is missing out of the box, and I'm like, this is supposed to be the guaranteed part. I'm not supposed to have to worry about this. This is in the sealed box. So I did reach out to HLJ. They made me take like 100 pictures. I'm like, how do I prove I don't have something? Like if something's damaged, I can take a picture of that. I can't take a picture. Like this is the space where the car would be. It's like that Fairly Odd Parents meme. You know, if I had one, this is where we go. But they're going to try to, I guess, get Bandai to send them one and then them send it to me. So fingers crossed, we'll see. But I've been doing reviews of that stuff. The only thing I haven't done from there so far is the handle, which I got right here. So this will probably be tomorrow. I got this Jawbreaker set just because I thought the colors were awesome. It's these two like race cars, but they have giant samurai swords, which is fun. I got this Avatar Lego set because it was $95 down from $150 on Best Buy. So that's cool. We'll just go back in here. Probably not. There we go. All right. I got another box of the Charred cards. I got this He-Man cartoon DVD because it was $12. I got this from Lego. So I got this set was 40% off. I think it was 30 down from 50. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm mostly buying it for the Ned because he's exclusive to this set. But this version of Vader does have like a younger Anakin face under the helmet, as opposed to like the usual old man head. So I thought that'd be cool. The set itself is not that exciting, but for $30, I felt like the minifigures were worth it, and I could always use the pieces for something else. And then the real big win this week. I mean, the Boom Boonger stuff was a big win, but Missing Link Convoy.
Hell yeah.
The anime version and the toy accurate version. So I'm very excited. I'll probably review this one on Sunday. I'll do the handle tomorrow, and I'll do convoy on Sunday. But yeah, these look so fun, and everyone's been raving about them, so I'm very excited. I think that's it for me.
Okay. Also, before we
Jesus,
get into
Corey, you're even blurrier.
oh my god!
How?
I don't know. Hold on. Well, real quick, they come with Pogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Remember Pogs?
Yeah.
They're back
apparently
in
they did
Pog
here.
form.
Let me switch and then switch back. There we go. I am whole again.
Hooray!
All right. Let's take a look at some of this. We got some news. What do you know? All right. So this week there is some minor soda pop 8-ounce, but it's some pretty good shit. Oh shit! It's Liz.
Liz.
No, we must go back. Go
We're
back to the
back.
halls.
That's
Go
fine.
back.
You can just put her.
Even
I'll be back in
though-
1 second.
Oh yeah, Chris doesn't care about what you have.
Oh, that's true. Well, actually, I forgot it up there. I got the changer thing,
Oh, well, I'll see you.
which I have not actually taken out of the box yet, but I got
Oh, wow.
this. Yeah. I don't know. The
I-
ETA said Friday. It ended up coming in on Wednesday. I was very happy with that.
Damn.
And then
Corey, I think we have a clip of Boone Red getting the changer out of the car, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
最高の爆上げだな Cerveza Cristal Cerveza Cristal
okay,
That's how you got it, right? That's how it happened.
Yeah.
Exactly like that. I gotta get some scissors, okay? Because I haven't opened this box yet. I won an auction
Ooh.
from Goodwill, like online.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Just be
And,
careful you don't dox yourself.
Yeah, I know. So I was like,
Oh my god!
What is
that?
happening?
What now?
oh,
Who let this kid in?
wait, I'm Josh's substitute. Aren't I just gonna have to leave?
No,
Liz, you just unboxed Josh.
This is where he's been.
He's
Oh,
been in the
I'm
box. No
You've been
wonder.
under my desk for the last 3 weeks.
No wonder we couldn't find him. He's in a box in Liz's house.
I've been calling him.
Hi,
Hey
buddy. Well, this isn't as interesting as you. But anyway, this was
I beg to differ, but all right.
you know one of those
I
auctions
can
where, like,
agree with that. It's probably more interesting.
oh, damn, there's more here than I thought. You know those auctions, you're like, I'll just throw like $5 at it and just see what happens. It is.
How many times did you see what happened?
The box is pretty beat
Ooh.
up.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, fun.
I've never
Yeah, that's so much better than me.
played nor seen the action-packed audio game. So I think I paid like $22 shipped for all of this, mind you. So I got this.
I love.
never had
random
that as a
polls.
kid.
That's awesome.
I also picked up this really awesome golden plant lights.
Oh, dude, I remember those books when they had the sounds. I had a Ninja Turtle one where it would put the pictures in the middle of the text, and then you're supposed to hit the button for the sound effect. Those are great.
And then this is just full of like pogs and old cards and stuff.
Oh, neat.
Why does it have a baseball hat?
I have no idea. Other just random like
That's cool.
I don't know. These are like helmets. I'm actually gonna open this up and go through it, but this was the main thing. Oh, because I had this game as a kid. And I got rid of it, you know, on a yard
Whoa.
sale,
Nice.
older and stuff.
That's awesome.
That's
But
cool.
I don't know if all the pieces are there. It looked pretty intact. But I got, the game, this random bag of fun. There's like an old 19... Holy shit, I had this pencil as a kid.
This is just Liz's stuff from when she was a kid.
It's-
It just went through the life cycle. and
It's
came back
literally
for it.
my...
That'd be amazing. Like if you found something that had like your name on the inside or something.
Wait,
That like,
this is
you
my
hear-
pencil case from the 2nd grade. Hold on.
Yeah,
So you hear
so
those kinds of stories where like someone finds at a yard sale or something like a coloring book with their name in it, and they're like, "Holy shit, how did this get here?" Those stories are real.
so old stuff and then the new stuff.
Nice.
Cool. I love getting random stuff like that. That's always so fun.
Oh, yeah. Man, those are some polls. Thanks
Very cool.
for bringing our host back, but we got rid of him because he was too much money. He was taking up way too much budget.
He was,
I don't think we have enough to sustain this full cast, but you know we can continue.
I can go on a discounted rate. That's okay.
Nice.
you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah,
get paid.
hell yeah.
We'll ask for a bailout.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess, Josh, do you have stuff?
Not really. Not like a lot.
We have like a month's worth of stuff.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes, but I'm not going to do that. So, the only thing that I got this week was my Jugless Juggler figure art.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it has a civilian head?
yeah, it's got
That's weird.
it's one of those ones with like swappable like face plates. So,
Nice. That's an angry jug.
and then you get just a regular juggler like monster,
Yeah, there you go.
and it's specifically the one from Zet. So yes, the Zet Riser.
Nice.
So
Nice.
That's cool.
yeah,
So this is not the one that yeeted itself off of Rice Shell.
yeah, it is not that one.
That one's dead, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
What you didn't see is off camera, Ultraman, he did a cosign and hit the shelf, and then he just fell right off.
Yeah,
It was
the
premeditated for sure.
Yeah.
yeah, there's like a bunch of other random stuff I got like last month. Like this Lightning McQueen car I still need to open.
Oh, hell yeah! I forgot that we did.
And also this Lego Eternals set that
Yes.
I
What?
got for $6 because I saw it sitting at my Target and I went, that's not supposed to still be there.
Oh, they actually had it for $6?
Well, no. So it was sitting on a random end cap. And I was like, why is that still here? Like, that should have been gone a
Yeah.
long time ago. And so I was like, I think I know what's going to happen. So I went up to the price scan thing and I scanned it and it came up as like item not found. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. So then I called somebody over and he's like, yeah, sometimes the price scanners are weird. Let me scan it with my, like, the little, like, portable thing. And he scans and he goes, oh, it's coming up as $0. Well, so he said, well, when that happens, we just give it a price we think it was probably worth and give you 70% off of that. So, he was like, can you show me where you found it? And we walked over to where the end cap it was on, and it was just randomly there was like a price tag. It was like said like $20 or something like that. And he's like, so $6, and I'm like, yep, I'll take it because I don't know what it was supposed to cost. $6 is fine.
Yeah, I think that was maybe 30, 35 tops.
Yeah, I figured probably
Not bad.
something in that range. So I was
'Cause
like, screw it.
First of all, that is the most work anyone has ever put in for anything Eternals related at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did. So I think I got the two biggest ones at Target. The big triangle ship.
Yeah.
I think I got like 30 down from 90, and then the big red god that they talked to.
Yeah.
I got that for like $14 or something ridiculous. Like they were just could not get rid of
it was also
those
so
guys,
strange
wow.
because I don't know if I just hadn't noticed it before or not, but like it was the Target that I always go to, and I was surprised that I hadn't noticed it on the end cap before. I just
Probably,
happened to see it.
yeah. Someone probably found it in the back. Like
Yeah,
it probably got stuck somewhere by accident, and then someone found it
Right.
years later.
But I've heard that exact scenario like happening with things where like if they can't find a price, they'll just kind of make something up.
Yeah.
So when I saw it sitting there, I was like, I feel like that's probably going to happen with this because there's no reason why this is going to still be here. And so that was a good win.
I went to a Toys R Us once, and I don't even remember what was out at the time, but there was randomly one Energon toy and two alternators
Oh my
or
god.
Vinyl Tech or whatever on the shelf. And I'm like, this was 3-5 years after these toys were out, and I'm just like, what the hell are these doing here? And they each just had a sticker on plaster on them that said $5, and I was like, I don't even know if I want these, but I have to buy them. I mean, for the store at $5, like, so.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just took them. I was like, these got stuffed somewhere in the back, and then
You know,
someone
that
found
happened
them.
to me at a Toys R Us once too. It was with the Dragon Knight figures.
Oh, okay.
I found those at my local Target in like 2012.
Oh my god!
They were
I
just
was going to
sitting.
say, when was that out here?
2009.
I was going to guess 8. Okay, yeah.
8 or 9. Yeah, so that same kind of thing happened with me there. I saw them there, and they were like same kind of thing. It was like $5 or something like that.
Yeah, because they're way since purged from the system, so they don't know what to do with them. They're like, I just throw a $5 sticker on. Okay, get them out of here.
Exactly. That's the only thing that I got this week. That Lego set in the Lightning McQueen I got like literally a month ago. They just happened to be sitting right here. But yeah, I'm alive.
Yay!
I didn't think I was gonna be here tonight, but my sister came home tonight for spring break, and we got done with dinner a little earlier than I thought. And I turned on the show and saw that only 3 people were here, and then Chris accidentally closed his browser, and there was just 2 people. And so I was like, shoot, I should probably help.
It was intentional. It was all a ploy to draw you in. I was like, I'll pretend to
right,
leave.
yeah.
They had me waiting. They're like, Liz is just right there, just in case.
Yeah, hey, the more the merrier. I'll have 10 people on the
that's
show.
right.
So let's go.
My hair looks all greasy and disgusting, but I'm here.
I just think it's funny that you were like, hey, I can't make it because my sister's coming home. And I'm like, so you think a teenage girl who's been used to college life is going to come home and want to stay and hang out with her family? No, she's going to find local friends and be out of the house as soon as possible.
She's right downstairs right now. We just had dinner, and her and mom are just catching up. She hasn't been home since January.
Yeah, but I mean, I would come home and I'd be like, I gotta go.
She also just got off. She also just got off of a 3-hour bus ride, so she's tired.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
So
3-hour bus ride. Yeah, see, the nice thing, my college was like 40 minutes away. It was the perfect distance because it was like far enough away that they didn't come up and bother me or expect me to come home all the time.
Yeah.
But if I needed to come home for something or if I wanted to come home, it was like not that bad. It was like the perfect distance.
it's kind of like how it was for me because my campus was about an hour-ish.
Yeah.
It was like 55 minutes an hour drive.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that big of a pain.
Adam said Chris went to grab a Chris-tal. Yeah, that's right. I just sent him on with my force powers. Emperor style.
But yeah, I mean, I've got a couple random things over the last month. I can't think of everything. I started therapy
Nice.
2 weeks ago. So that's been happening.
Nice.
There's just been a lot going on. That's why I've been gone for a
When
while.
does your Boom Boonger stuff get in, or did you get it already?
Oh, I didn't buy any of that.
Yeah, okay. Seriously though, when does it come in? Did you order it yet?
Well, if I wanted to order it, which I don't, I have to have $100 by Tuesday because that's when Hasbro decided the Vamp was coming out now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's annoying. I mean, I figured that was going to probably happen, but I was kind of hoping it would hold to its May 1st release date and not be here March 12th or whatever.
I don't even know why they put those dates anymore. They
I know,
just say
yeah.
like Q1 or Q2.
Yeah.
Like they should.
Like, I
it's
wasn't
never gonna-
surprised because that does happen all the time, but I was still annoyed because I just was hoping it was going to be May and
Right.
not March.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
like,
gonna be May.
So, and I don't want to cancel it because the pre-orders have sold out.
Yeah,
So,
you'll be
like,
shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to figure out if I can actually afford that on Tuesday or not.
Time for Josh to sell plasma again.
So,
Josh
but
Perry, Plasma series.
No, those don't sell.
that's
Right.
true.
Real
Yeah.
plasma might sell. You'll notice they didn't even broach the subject of the plasma series for this movie that comes out in 2 weeks or next
Yeah.
week or whenever it is.
Yeah, I do not want to get paid all these prices for my plasma.
Yeah,
I'm not buying all these plasma.
that's true. Yeah, either way.
But yeah, that's that. So I'm here.
All right. Well,
The,
now that you're here.
The quickness of what was in that little baggie was a little pinball game,
I love those.
the
Ooh.
audio cassette of Day of the Dumpster,
No
this
way.
wonderful pen, or yeah, like a pen, whatever. This pencil, which I totally used in school, pencil sharpener and eraser. You can tell somebody found their backpack from when they were a kid. All 5 rings, all of their helmets as
Was that a
rings.
Red Ranger eraser?
Yes.
Can he use that to erase important tax documents?
No, but he has tried.
Yeah, he probably tried out.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe like micro machines. I never had these as a kid. It's like, I don't know,
Whoa.
a little plastic. But yeah. Then just some random playing cards. But this, it's a stamp pad.
Ooh.
Ooh,
And it
nice.
came with all of these stamps. So sweet. I'm ready for 3rd grade. Okay.
You'll be the coolest kid in 1996.
Dude, if this was 1990, like 4 or whatever, I would have been, yeah, the coolest kid at the slumber party.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A fun, nostalgic throwback.
Dude, I totally understand those versions.
The same stamp pad they'll use to book ASJ.
Well, hey, check this out. So, this was not in a blog or anything. They just updated the calendar with this information, but they decided to unveil what was left of the Yudo to reveal, and it was just these little parts to make it so that you can drive the dudes around. I love it. It's like little handle parts for the steering wheels. It's like the extra back portion. I'm not 100% sure like how that's mounted, if that is a physical part that comes off or you just plug it in. I didn't look at the parts layout. And are the wheels typically that far back? I wonder if they like swivel or something.
No, they're usually not that far back. I don't
Okay.
think.
Yeah, it's probably
So-
just a piece you peg into the back thing, like like the port for the stand on the back of the belt.
Sure.
It's probably just a piece that pegs into that. I
Yeah.
doubt it actually like transforms from the ones on the back. If they even have ones on the back, normally they might not.
Yeah, that's these. Very exciting time to be a Boom Boonja fan, of which I am one.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Of course you are.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. So the tape started coming off. I decided to staple it back. I don't know if it's gonna hold.
I love the evolution of this stupid joke. I love it. I can't wait until I see how far this goes.
But I think
It's
the-
so much
the
more
staple-
effort than I would have ever put into it. So I'm glad that you're doing it.
All right. Reddit news.
Oh my god.
What's
yeah.
all this then?
I'm
So-
glad you showed up, Josh, because I need you to explain all this shit to me.
Oh yeah, sure. So last night the Geeks Visa Next had like the theatrical screening that they do like before it comes out in the physical media. So basically to celebrate that, they're like, hey, Geeks was popular. So they announced 6 brand new premium Bandai items
Jesus.
Of course they did.
and 4 premium Bandai reissues. So the Doom's Geats buckle, the Zillion driver, the base Desire driver with nothing, and the like CSM straps are all the same ones that have already released. They're just getting another run.
Oh, okay, because I
Okay.
never got the Doom Geats buckle, so maybe
Yeah.
maybe Amazon Japan will get that.
So
Probably not, but
that's all that those ones are. And then the other 3 on that first picture are new things. So you have the Premium Deluxe Monster Buckle, since they didn't make that when they announced the other ones months ago. So this one will have voice phrases from Punk Jack and Nod Sparrow, and they changed the like molding of the rail piece. They said like it was supposed to be one color compared to the prop, and so they changed the color of that piece. It's really minor. And then there's a premium deluxe Geats 9 buckle, which covers all the screw holes on the red piece, like when you have it in the Mark III mode, and also has nice like metallic red paint on all the red, and of course like voice phrases and music and all that nonsense. So those are the least exciting parts of the new stuff. And then they announced a bunch of other new things. So this is an interesting ID core set. It is a mixture of the sound ID cores and the regular ID cores. So there's one sound ID core and the rest are regular ones. So the sound ID core is a Geats one, but with specifically like Sumeri phrases and dark Sumeri phrases for some reason. And then the Nago ID core is just a Nago ID core, but they said something about like they were not happy with how the original deluxe one was color wise, and they think this one's more show accurate to like the translucent gray. They think is like more accurate than like the black plastic the original one was. I barely see a difference.
This was just, hey, we need one more for this set. What do you think? We'll
Pretty much. And then you have Braille and I can never remember these guys' names. Tarbin. Yeah, Tarbin and Braille, their ID cores, which they just seemed to have forgotten to make earlier, so they're here now. And then the cracked versions of Letter and Buffa's Friend, which we already had regular versions of, but we didn't have the cracked versions.
Yeah.
So it's just it's kind of a catch-up ID.
This is a real grasping at straws. How do we make a third set?
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that Braille and Tarbins are in here since they actually were in the show and like they should have been in the other sets probably. So I'm perfectly fine with those ones, but the rest are just kind of like okay. But it's an ID core set; it's not that expensive.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having the two in the middle, but
right, exactly.
I really could care less about everything else.
So
this
that
would
was
be a Mandarake one-day purchase for sure.
Yeah, but man, I really never thought like a year ago that when I said that the Revolve Change line would have like 2 releases. I don't think I've ever said anything.
You reverse jinxed it. You reverse jinxed it.
Because they announced.
And I was like, we'll show you, you little shit. I'll make 100 of these motherfucking things.
I mean,
you doubt our power.
I'm all for it because I like this line. But yeah, so they announced 3 new premium releases in this line. The first one is I forget which one. Like it was numbers 9, 10, and 11. I forget which one is which, but it doesn't matter. So the first one is a set for the summer movie. So it has Cross Geats and Oneness, but it's only the torso of Oneness because the legs are Geats 9 legs.
Oh, okay.
So they expect that you already have that figure if you want to make the actual Geats. Like
I was looking at my stuff the other day when I think it was when I reviewed the fantasy set.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, I'm missing a number. And I was like, which one of these didn't I get? And it's for some reason I missed the Geats 9 one. I guess I never pre-ordered it or whatever. So didn't they say that are they reissuing that, or is it included in another one of these sets? I thought I saw.
No,
I'll have to look at it. There's pictures with it.
I'll talk about it in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, so Geats Oneness, you just get the torso because you're supposed to use it with Geats 9, and then you get a full figure for Cross Geats because obviously he's new and everything.
Sure.
And then the other one is Doom's Geats from the Visa Next, which is just a repaint of Cross Geats. But you get hands for Geats 9 to do like in his debut when you like did the shush with his finger. That's what those are for. That's what the pictures of Geats 9 were. They were just showing you that you get the hand.
I love these other hands because obviously the feet hands are not the best.
Yeah. And
I'm surprised it took them so long to come up with this.
Right.
But they don't make ones that can hold weapons. So if you want to hold weapons, you have to use the feet hands still. Yeah. I'm like, can you make new hands that can hold weapons? I'm like, these are all great. I love them. But
just like they did with Nago Fantasy, since Nago Fantasy was a repaint of an X8 armor, they still made it use the gimmick. So they made like this weird amalgam like leg thing. Well, these, the Geats Oneness was never legs, but it can become legs. And the other 2 pieces And then the
What a
other two,
phrase.
I know. And then the other two,
I think I have that on my resume. Can become legs.
Become like-
the other two pieces are repaints from 01, and they also can become legs. So that's fun. But those are the first two sets. And then my personal favorite set is the last one, which is the Buffa set.
This is nuts.
Yeah, it's a great set. So it's everything for Buffa that we didn't have before. So you get another zombie half, but it's specifically with the fever buckle on there. So you can either do regular fever or the Jamashin fever with you attaching the cape and the bigger horn piece.
Right.
And
so you have to
then-
use the other zombie half that you already have.
Yeah. And then you get a head for his command form when he used that like twice. Because all that was just a head swap, so you get a head for that. You don't get any armor for that, just the headpiece. And then you get a full figure of Poison Rage from the Visa Next, which is really cool. So it's a big Buffa set of his show final form and his movie final form and just other stuff they didn't do.
We
So
love a big buffer.
I love this set. I really like it. So
What is up with this weapon in the bottom right? It looks like it's made of like paper mache or something. I don't know what's
That's
going
his
on.
hand, right?
oh, that's
Yeah, but-
yeah.
It looks really weird.
It does look weird.
Is it
yeah.
just painted weird or something, or is it
Probably.
just a
Yeah,
bad
probably.
picture?
It's probably painted weird.
Uh-oh.
Josh,
I'm knocking stuff
drop
over.
everything again.
Yeah. Some things never
I
change.
feel like I've seen that before somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it does. So
I think Corey did an amazing job.
it's been a while. But yeah, I love this set. It's perfect. If you have all the other figures and stuff, it complements it really well. So
Yeah. All right.
and I believe all of the stuff I just talked about, all of the figures and the ID core set and the buckles, they're all August releases, every single thing.
Okay.
So
Okay. Cool. Moving right along. Oh, it's this game still.
yeah, they revealed the last couple. I forget which ones were revealed this week. I know the Ryugen one was this week. That was the last one we got.
Which one's Ryugen?
The one on the far right.
Oh, okay.
And then-
Oh. They
It's
gave
hard to
us-
tell. I mean, I wish I had bigger pictures of each, but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That
kind of hard
you
to
have
tell
play
at
the
first.
game.
Like which rider it was, but then I like looked at it and I was like, because it's going for more of like the dragon motif, but then there's like the little grapes on the spear, and I'm like, oh, is it Ryugen? So, I think it's supposed to be. I think we also got this week the one that was like based off of Night Rogue and Bloodstark. It was like kind of a mixture of the two of them.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
And then we also got this character down here. He's not a rider, but he's like, I guess this guy that like, I think he works with the bar that they hang out at or something. He's like some helper character or something like that.
Okay.
I have a very important question about this.
Yeah,
Is it going to be in English at all?
probably not. I don't know. I mean, I'm not familiar with gacha games.
I don't know. They're just like pretty
I'd have to ask
pretty
Katie 'cause
men in
every
Kamen
time
Rider outfits.
because Katie's played gacha games for years, and when I showed her this, she got scared because she knows how much money she's going to spend on something like
I've
that.
never played games like this, so that's
Oh,
fine.
Floof gave you a left to right breakdown of everybody.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That's
Thanks,
what
Floof.
everybody's based off of. I do not remember a single one of these riders' names yet. They're all really weird names, but I just remember what they're based off of.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
so let me just put that up on the screen real quick. Yeah, G3, Ichigo, Phoenix, Horse Orphanok, Momotaro, Shibiki, Genmu, Hirobi, D-End, Double, Sengetsu,
Oh.
Jin, Oja, Bloodstark, Night Rogue, Waz, Ryugen.
Who's
Okay.
Phoenix?
The red Phantom from Wizard.
Oh, so not the Ryuki guy.
No, that's Oda.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, this is the dude that got kicked into the sun.
Yeah.
Got it.
I watched Wizard once a long time ago, and I do not remember much about it.
There's been a kind of a debate because people also think that because like they haven't come out and said what these writers are based off of. It's just some of them are so much more obvious than others.
Yeah.
So there's been a debate. Is it Phoenix from Wizard or is it supposed to be Kuga? Because of like the color scheme. So
sure.
I kind of see it both ways. I really don't know.
Interesting.
So
Look at
what's
this
this
guy.
about? Is this more outsider shit?
This is more
Outsiders.
Outsiders. So this is episode 5 of Outsiders, which is going to give Genmu another new form, and this time it brings in Sumari from Geets. So Geets is connected to Outsiders now. So I think she's involved with bringing Genmu back again. Is he dead right now? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know that I
It's
watched.
so dreadful.
Yeah.
Did I watch all of them? I don't even know at this point. Let me
But
see.
Outsiders episode 5 is coming out in May, which thank you. I appreciate the birthday gift, Toei. They know how much I love this series.
Yeah, I guess I did watch. Oh yeah, because the last one was a zine with the card shredder.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did watch all. I don't remember if he's dead or not, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, Floof said Kuroto isn't dead. He's just been hanging around. That's what I thought.
Okay.
So is this? I assume this is supposed to be based on Zombie, right?
Yeah, it's repainted from his Muteki form he had the last time he came back in Outsiders. Well, I guess technically that wasn't for Outsiders. It was for his spin special, but that form showed up in Outsiders.
That was the 1,000 green paper or whatever.
Yeah. So it's a repaint of that repaint. This time just to look like Zombie, and instead of it using one of the dual Gashats, it actually has a full-on repaint of X-A Muteki's Gashat and Maximum Mighty, which is weird because he already has a Maximum Gashat. So it's another repaint of the Maximum Gashat with a repaint of the Muteki Gashat. I love Outsiders.
Yeah, they do too because it makes them a bunch of money. Premium Bandai Gashats.
How could this make enough money? Every time I see it, I'm like, what ounce of quality have you put into this? Are people
None.
really like?
It doesn't matter. That's the thing. They do it as cheap as possible, and then they make a bunch of premium Bandai items.
Corey and I have had many conversations about my love for Kamen Rider Outsiders.
Right.
So
I haven't watched any of them yet. They're waiting for me.
I equate it to soap opera caliber writing with not nearly the turnaround time. So like, take some time on it, guys.
But that's the thing. They don't care how good the show is. They just need it to exist so the toys can have a reason to exist.
It's such a hard series to describe because it's not good, but it's also great. So like,
it's not good. It's great.
This is the worst show I have ever seen, and also this is the best show I have ever seen. In my life.
It's better than bad. It's good.
Like the plot is a generous word to describe the events that occur in the show. But
are you saying plot is a generous way to describe what goes on?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, plot is a generous word because there is not one. But yeah, like Double the Unknown says it perfectly. Yeah, Decade versus Geo does beat Outsiders in terms of being the most insane thing I've ever seen on TV.
I have no idea what that even was still to this day.
I still don't either. But I know that I've been thinking about it for years.
I watched it.
It's stuck with me for sure.
Well, it's like, so the first, if I remember this correctly, because again, I watched it once, it was a long time ago. They're in a house and they're all like murder suspects. And then one of them's the second Kuga from Decade.
Yes.
And then one of them at the end just gets in a spaceship and flies away. Is that what happened?
He does not get into a spaceship. He transforms into a spaceship
and
flies away.
Because I was like, I think my brain tried to block it out. And then the second one is when they're in the school in the middle of the zombies, but the zombies are just
Invis from Gaim.
The Invis from Gaim.
Yep.
And then like Decade fights this huge fight and then just goes, well, I'm pretty tired. And then just dies. He just rolls over and dies. No one even hurts him. He's like, I've been
gotta
doing this
watch
for a
those
while.
again. I adore those specials.
It's so
Yeah.
weird. I don't even.
The image
somebody
that's-
was on something.
The image that's burned in my mind was the main villain slurping up that omelet shit. I don't know why. He was just so intense, like.
Yeah, I definitely need to watch those again.
I don't think you do.
That's
Oh,
like a
I do.
fever dream.
Yeah.
Parts of those, I was like, I remember parts of this. I guess I did watch
Somebody
it. My
like
brain
took
is
some
like,
drugs on a Friday and woke up Sunday and had that written on their desk, and they're like, "Where did this come from?"
Can I have those drugs, please?
They also did not bother to read it back after they saw it on the
Yeah,
desk.
no, they were like,
All
"Oh,
right.
good. I'm so glad that got written because that's due. And I gotta
I'm
turn that in."
glad that got
And then they forgot that they decided they were going to give Decade a new form, so they needed to get tape and cards and a cape. And
right.
make that whatever that was.
Yeah, some intern, that was their assignment. They're like, "You better go put this together.
They
We need it."
they got tape and cards. They did not get a cape. They just kept using.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, TTFC is amazing. I will watch anything that it does for any show. So
And I will download it and then probably not ever watch it.
So yep, I'm so here for episode 5 of Outsiders. I'm glad that
Great.
Geeks is involved in this mess now. That's great. So we're getting closer and closer to having like every show connected into this thing.
You say that like it's the goal. I
I hope that's the goal.
Then the outsiders will become the insiders.
G.I. Joe.
Well, this is where I say I gotta go grab a fresh drink.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna finish saying. I'm just gonna go get that drink.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is not up for pre-order yet. This was one of the preview items for one of the next Walmart Collector Con, which is
How many times are they gonna do this bike?
Yeah, they or everything with this figure. There's nothing new with this figure because that's the little drone that the original Firefly came with, and then the
Are
figure.
you sure? I'm pretty sure that's the droid from that's the Lola droid from Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Repainted.
Yeah.
And then it's the Shockwave figure from whatever wave that was, and then the helmet.
It's just some dude.
Yeah. And then the helmet is repainted.
This is just some G.I. Joe cosplaying as Master Chief.
Oh, it does kind of look like that. And then the helmet's been in a couple different things. Like that, I know that helmet's included with the Vamp. It was with the steel. What do they call that set? The steel core set or something like that.
Steal your money.
Yeah.
I'll just look for this at Walmart on clearance.
Yeah, especially because this is the most expensive version of this exact mold. So when this was at Target a year or two ago in Tiger Force, it was $41.99.
I think it was 45, but either way,
or something. It was in the 40s.
Yeah.
Now this is $55.
Oh yikes! I mean, it does look like it has maybe a little bit more in terms of accessories, but
yeah, I mean it does.
I don't know if it has $10.
It's just, but
more,
like,
yeah.
but it's just all stuff we've had before, so it's just not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I like the colors of it. I like this.
Well,
one.
I was at Walmart the other day, and Shipwreck was 14, and the guy with the drone that shoots the missiles. Is that Scrap Iron?
Yeah, Scrap Iron with the
I think that was because normally that was 45, right?
I think so.
And I think that was down to 20 or something. So
Yeah.
Walmart stuff will get clearanced.
Yeah, like
I'm surprised it's taking so long for the Target stuff. I keep going back to there, and I'm like, guys.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're waiting for the Copperhead and the Trooper as well.
Yeah, Copperhead.
Those are the last two that I need from Python Patrol.
Yeah, and they have Junkyard. I'm hoping they'll just clearance that too.
Well, I guess they also have that Tiger Force 2-pack coming out, but that's not out yet. So
yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I need to continue to buy one of every character for sure. But like, do I need all the Tiger Force and the Night?
They put numbers on the boxes, so I'm screwed.
But I throw the boxes away, so it doesn't matter. I did that by accident, and it was the best thing I ever did.
Oh my god!
I just towards the beginning I didn't know I was going to buy all of them, and so I threw the boxes away. And then later I was like, oh, well, there's no reason to keep these ones then. And now I don't have to worry about it. I mean, don't get me wrong, love the line, but I'm just like the repaints are getting out of control, and I'm just like,
Yeah, there is definitely a lot of repaints.
I don't know that I need. I definitely one of every character in their classic outfit. I'm in all day. But
I mean, I guess to be fair, like we say that, but like, I mean, it's true there are a lot of repaints, but like the repaints are these Target and Walmart lines. It's not like they're really in the main line.
Yeah, and
so
I
like,
don't.
You can ignore them pretty much.
That's what I do. Yeah,
right. So
until they go on clearance. If it's $10 or less, then yeah, sure, I'm in. No problem.
Yeah. So I definitely want this though.
Right.
It's a nice paint scheme for it.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna wait for a sale. I'm not paying $55 for this. But it goes up for pre-order. I think CollectorCon is like the 14th and 15th.
Yeah, it's either next Thursday or Friday. I think
that they're also putting up like that retro.
There's so much stuff.
Yeah, it's the retro carded Prowler is a thing.
There's Marvel Legends. There's G.I. Joe. There's Transformers. There's He-Man.
There's 2 Black Series figures.
There's so much.
Yeah.
So we can all have fun pre-ordering them and then waiting a couple months and having them canceled. It'd be great.
Yeah, I look forward to pre-ordering it and then it not shipping and then it going up in stock and then not fulfilling my pre-order and then canceling and then ordering it again and then they ship it. That's how this works.
When it goes in stock, then you just buy that and
Yeah.
cancel your pre-order.
Yep.
All right.
Because that's for some reason why
That's
how
how
the
Walmart
Walmart
does
system
things.
works.
Or they'll just ship them all to stores.
Or that, yeah.
It's time for Wheeljack. Ooh, this looks neat.
Yeah, so apparently this Transformer Toy and Book Volume 1, I don't know what this is. It's some kind of publication in Japan, but I guess... Now, I don't know if it comes with this or you have to buy the book and then there's like a thing you fill out and mail it in with some money, because this is like a $20 toy, so I can't imagine it's just packed in, but I don't know. But this is the mainline Mirage. I don't think I have it over there anymore. But obviously done in translucent plastic because he turns invisible. Although in the movie, he never turned invisible, right? He just turned into other vehicles.
You could use it as some of his hollow forms before they like fully materialize.
I mean, I guess. But I mean, the original G1 character turned invisible. So it's like,
right.
It's just doing this because the namesake turned invisible. But I mean, it looks neat. Except apparently his shins. So it'll just be a pair of shins walking around. and shins and fists just floating in the air.
Shins, fists, some elbows.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's just because of plastic tolerances and they didn't want to do the joints in translucent plastic, which I get. But yeah, so if you care about that, here it is.
All right. Okay.
So I threw this in here quick, but apparently it is an alternate head for the animated Prime that they did in the last wave.
Those bed sheets that the Telebukun leakers.
Yeah, oh yeah. I think these
they aren't the same bed sheets. I know
whatever country these leaks come from, they must standard issue these bed sheets to everyone. Because there's only one kind of bed sheet. But yeah, so it's a version of animated Prime, but now he has a faceplate face instead of the mouth face. So I don't know. I can't imagine they're ballsy enough to try to literally just pop a new head on and sell the toy again, but who knows? Maybe they will be. So nobody really knows what this means. It's just this showed up somewhere, and so there it is.
Yeah. Fun colors though.
That's just test molding. Yeah, so this is for the Walmart pirate capsule, whatever they're called, the Star Liners or something. I forget what it's called. Mm-hmm. But everyone thought Lockdown was going to be made out of Chase because Chase had those little smokestacks molded into the side of them. But surprise, it's the Girl Junkion from Legacy. So here's Lockdown.
It looks fine.
Yeah, I don't mind it, honestly. When I saw that, so this is obviously a remold of Scrap Hook, but like made into a car instead of a tow truck. But then he has the hook hand, so it almost kind of end up being a tow truck anyway because it has a hook on the back. But it's a good paint job. I think the windows look good. And honestly, before Chase came out, I thought this was going to be the obvious repaint for Lockdown. And then when Chase came out, I was like, oh, maybe they're going to do it over here. Because you can also kind of stretch him, like part of his transformation has him stretch taller. And so people thought, because Lockdown's kind of weirdly tall and lanky.
Right.
So people were hypothesizing. But then, no, it was, don't second guess yourself. This is, you were right all along. So yeah, but I think he looks pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, and so is this animated Lockdown? Because the face looks very like movieverse Lockdown.
I think it's Lockdown to them. They don't. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
It can be whichever one you wish.
Right. I just because like these last few animated ones are like, okay, people really want the animated style things.
Yeah, but I think with this line, so I don't know where this comes from. This Star Raiders or Star Seekers, or is it something from the comics? Like maybe someone can fill me in, or maybe it's just a BotCon thing. I don't know where this idea comes from. So I don't know if it's supposed to be any specific version of Lockdown. You know what I mean? Like
Sure. So
like this capsule is just this collection of characters that was relevant to something, and I don't know what molds were used for that, or like the original.
right.
It was probably a BotCon set or something like that, if I had to guess. But
I mean, Speedia 5000 or whatever, that just had some random shit in it. So I just assume this is just some random shit.
yeah, I don't think they know 100%. But I
Right.
mean, there were pictures of the box. I didn't put them in here, but maybe on the box it says.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Moving on. Filch.
So this is a bird person. Cool color
His name
scheme.
is Filch, and it's from Rid.
Okay.
Uh,
I don't remember this character at all from Rid, but again, I watched Rid like one time and
yeah.
I don't remember it, but
No, Rid the CGI one, not the Rid the good one.
right. 2015.
Right.
So
Cannonball.
here's Cannonball, and look, it comes with a little planet key. Look at the bottom right.
Yeah, I'm so excited for this.
It's got a planet key. Yeah, so this
It
is
probably
obviously
doesn't
made
do
off
anything,
of. Say again?
but
No, yeah,
probably
I
doesn't do anything,
seriously
but-
doubt. No, I would seriously doubt there's any kind of spring thing. It's just aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's just a nod. But yeah, this is obviously made out of crankcase / skids, whatever name you want to use for it. But it's that mold. But I would imagine, I mean, if they've done this, you could easily paint. You could easily paint it as first aid, or from Galaxy Force. I don't see why you wouldn't. But yeah, that's Cannonball. Paint scheme I think looks pretty good. The skull on the side I think is fun. That looks pretty good.
Definitely. Was that there on the?
He might have had it on the hood. I don't remember. He did have some kind of pirate skull or something. I never had the original one, so I don't know 100%.
What was that released under? Was that Cybertron or was that after?
That I think was a repaint in the Cybertron line.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Let me, I'll just Google it real quick. But I'm
yeah.
almost positive Cybertron Cannonball images. Okay, yeah, so he did have some kind of skull type thing on the side.
Okay.
And yeah, it was just a Cybertron release.
Okay. Cool. I'll take it. I want it. Mine. All right. Moving on. It's what's his name?
I think this guy's name is Ferric.
Ferric?
I don't know. I guess this might have been in the comics. I don't remember where this came from either, but it's just like a white and red and gray repaint of Cyclonus.
Okay. Looks like an aerial bot.
Yeah, it does. Or honestly, it reminds me of Strafe from the Technobots.
Strafe out of Compton.
I mean, strafe is a word.
Yeah. All right. Ooh, solid colors.
Yeah, so this is just, I guess this is Studio Series 86 Blaster. It's just Kingdom Blaster, but now the translucent parts are painted. And I admit that it does look better, but this is definitely going to be a clearance weight or something. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to run out and buy this right away. It does look nice, I'm not going to lie. But, I mean, the one I have is pretty damn good. So I'm not... Like, if this came with both of them, if this came with painted versions of Eject and Rewind, I might be a little bit more having a need to grab it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think the one I have is different enough that I need this one. The face is like a little bit lighter. The face, I think. So for the original one, I'm looking at it right now. The face was gray, and this one, the face is white. Obviously, the windows painted. Oh, I didn't notice this. The Autobot symbol on the original one had a white outline. This one does not.
Well, that's a game changer right there.
the feet on this are gray instead of black. The like speakers and the other like dark gray parts here were black. So everything's just been lightened up a little bit, just kind of to match the animation a little bit more. But like I said, it's not different enough in my opinion.
Right. Oh well. Moving right along.
So
I actually really like this Legion class figure or whatever.
Yeah, it's fun. So it's a Bumblebee movie Starscream core class. Yeah, just some goofy fun. I'm sure we'll get it as all three Seekers. If they really want, they could even do the Coneheads because they were part of this too, right?
Yeah.
But I think in the main line they did a green one and said it was Thrust or Ramjet or somebody. I don't remember. But yeah.
Did they say this was Starscream or is it Blitzwing?
No, I believe this is Starscream because Blitzwing transformed differently. This is that weird jet with the undercarriage, the balls.
Oh yeah, God,
now obviously that's been shortened. It doesn't hang as low. I guess this is a younger version of Starscream. So, but yeah, it looks fun. I'll try. I mean, any of these for $10 or whatever, it's fun. But then over here on the right, somebody found a listing for another Lego Transformer. So this is going to be Bumblebee, which should be like the Optimus they did, and I think it's supposed to transform. So you'll have a G1 Bumblebee you can put next to your G1 Optimus and keep going, man. Keep going.
Cool. That's really neat.
Here's how we see how willing they are to turn this into Cliff Jumper, turn this into whoever.
Yeah, I mean, that would be easy enough for them to do.
Yeah.
I was at Keyshawn's house a couple weeks ago, and he has the Optimus set on his Lego shelf.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It looks.
I have it. I haven't built it yet.
Yeah, it looks great.
That's crazy that it's like Lego Transformers and everything just changes into other stuff. Because it said 950 pieces. I was like, Transformers don't break into that many pieces. And I was like, oh, Lego. Like,
I hope they don't. The only non-Lego thing I've known to break into that many pieces was the convention exclusive
Draken?
Lord Draken,
yeah. Well, then also it was 950. I was like, well, maybe there's only 950 of them made. And then I, brick clicker
right
Lego.
All right.
Yeah, apparently brick clicker is a huge leaker for Lego stuff apparently.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, keeping on with the Cybertron theme, here is Starscream. Apparently he's going to be in wave 2 and he looks pretty good. So he has a gun that you can hold, but then I think he's got blades for both of the flip out pieces.
Nice.
So the thing when here in America they never made a double bladed Starscream. It was always one gun, one blade. Because I think for Starscream at first, all they ever did was the Big King Starscream. And then later on they did a 2-pack of Vector Prime and Starscream, but it was like a weird maroon color scheme. So like there was never a real proper Starscream released here. So I had to buy the Galaxy Force one to get the double bladed normal color Voyager size. So if you never did get a Voyager size, here's an even better one. So this should be pretty good. I mean, both modes to me look pretty good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, let's go.
So these are showing up, or people?
I don't think so. I think people are just
Okay.
getting them early. I don't really know where these pictures are coming from. I'll be
I
honest.
see.
This
Okay.
looks like it was
I was
taken
just
in a hotel room or something.
Yeah.
Because who else has a desk with a cord? I
It's
mean, I
like-
guess it's not impossible,
I
but
think they
It's-
flew to China to steal it right off.
It's across the room from the bed sheets from the other.
yeah, exactly.
Right,
It's the same
right.
room.
Yeah.
They're like, if they're on to me, I better take a picture at the desk. And Floof said it comes with a cyber key as well, so that's cool. Even though they don't do anything, I think it's neat that they're including them. But then they didn't do one for Hotshot or Galaxy Convoy, so now it's like, do you
Well,
go
I
back and
feel like
put
those
them
were
in
like
somewhere else?
those weren't dedicated molds. I feel like if they get dedicated,
Yeah, but neither
molds-
was Cannonball.
Well, that one. I mean, he's from Cybertron, right?
But I'm saying he's like the 7th use of that mold that was Skids, so it's not a dedicated mold.
That's fair. Yeah, it looked so much like him. I barely even knew it was part of something else. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he looks good. I'm
Star
excited for him.
Stream. Oh,
Oh,
we've
that's it.
newsed.
That's it.
We've newsed.
We've done the news. And it
Hell
was
yeah.
only an hour? I felt like we had a lot of news. How does it only 11?
Yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of members here though. So
It's true.
y'all see Boon Boomjer?
I did.
I think Aresol's asleep. Oh, he's stirred.
I'm just out of it.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I
Yeah, I
loved
mean,
it. It
not
was.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
It was just. I don't know. Like I really loved King Oger, but it was just something so different. It was just happy and refreshing and light and.
Just like a Cerveza Cristal.
There you go.
Is there?
最高の爆上げだな Cerveza Cristal Cerveza Cristal
I can't wait till Toei claims that and this video
Oh,
gets
yeah.
shut down for the first seconds of it aren't the joke.
I
That's fine.
love that meme so much.
It's the best thing.
But yeah, it was good. I mean, I don't know that there's a ton to talk about in the first episode, but
Yeah, like I watched it Wednesday. Katie was over and she was interested in watching it, so I saved it for her. And yeah, I enjoyed it. Like it was not my favorite like Sentai premiere of like the like 10 or 12 of them I've seen at this point. Like when they were new. But it was fun. Like I'll definitely keep watching for probably like 2 more episodes and then drop it for a year. But
no, you don't say drop it for a year. It's just dropped. You're never going back. It's,
yeah,
that's
true.
fair.
That's a whole year. You're not going back.
Yeah, no, you're right. So we'll see how
Yeah, Josh really only likes the idea of Toku. He doesn't really
Yeah,
watch it
he-
or enjoy it. He just likes the idea of it.
That's very true.
Yeah, you enjoy Tokusatsu through Twitter, and I couldn't think of a worse way of engaging with any sort of media ever.
Yeah. Except for Outsiders. I watch Outsiders as soon as
Tokusatsu.
The only Tokusatsu he'll watch.
The only time Josh can pay attention to Toku is if it doesn't make any damn sense.
Exactly. Because then I don't know what to expect.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
With Sentai, I know exactly what to expect.
But yeah, I would agree with you guys that it was completely different. And I think I was talking to Aresol about this earlier in the week. Like, I'm so glad it's very different from King Oger just because, like, you know, you don't want that feeling of, oh, this is replacing the thing that I really loved. It's just the new thing that we've moved on to, and I'm cool with that. And it was a lot of fun for what it was. I really liked all the character stuff we got with Pink so far, because it was a lot of her focus episode. And
It was a lot on
helped-
Pink. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was outside. It was just they were outside.
It's true, yeah. There was natural sunlight and it wasn't
Oh.
100 green screens all day.
They were like dry, like there was motion. Things were actually moving and not just standing still or just running for 10 feet. They were like longer shots. I was quite happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be fun. The toys are a lot of fun so far, so
Yeah.
see how it goes.
Oh yeah, Chris. Sorry about the car or whatever happened to your
Yeah.
vibe.
HLJ said they're going to try and get me one, so
That's good.
fingers crossed.
There was one part of the episode I couldn't really understand though.
Yeah, you have to watch the commentary to get that one. Yeah, it's weird. it's out there for sure.
Yeah.
That clip is so good.
He fell because he had too many Cerveza crystals.
Yeah.
That's it.
They're like, "What are you doing up there?" He's like, "I'm wasted," and he just falls down and explodes.
It's so wild to keep a cooler for alcohol in your car, but he does.
Yeah,
He really does.
that's how he gets down. Yeah.
Yeah. Orange saw the modification. He's like, nice mod. It was interesting to get those like little glimpses of the other guys just off in the distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I assume the cop dude was the cop that we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, the cop that was in a wedding dress was black.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good time. I enjoyed it a lot.
There it is.
The unbridled joy of her first transformation was incredible.
Yeah. And the roll call and everything.
Yeah.
It was also nice seeing a typical Sentai roll call for the first time in a very long time.
Oh god, right?
So,
Liz, turn yours on and do it. I want to check something.
I probably need batteries.
No, it comes with batteries. There's an on and off switch. You slide a panel. It's not even a panel. It's like around the edge. It's nicely hidden.
no, it actually has an on switch. That's good.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's how that comes off. It's well hidden. Yeah, I guess it is.
It's around the edge of the black part.
The whole dang part and the edge of the
Hold it
black
up.
part.
Well, towards the back. It's like a part of the curve that just slides from side to side. There's an X and an O on it.
Give me a second. What is this?
I love how you're navigating her through the toy.
Like,
You have to take it out of the. Do you have it in the?
Did you look at the list of leaked sounds from the toy yet?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know either. Do you have it in the part that goes on your wrist still?
No, I just took that out.
Okay. Hold it up to the screen. I think it's right there. I think it's right where your finger is. Yeah,
Really,
that's
dude? I've got
right
like, I have a few of them.
where your middle finger is. That panel slides to the side.
Holy, that's it?
Yeah, I told you it's nice. There you go. All right, now transform.
I don't remember the whole henshin thing. I didn't watch
do
all
it
of
3
it.
times in a row. Now spin the thing on the bottom. Okay. See, when you do it, you go boon, 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 and then I'm like, I feel like there should be standby music until you spin the wheel on the bottom, but there's not. And I was like, is something wrong with mine? But it seems like yours does the same thing. So.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything that was in the toy, sound wise, but it was interesting what legend like sometimes when there's like a legend gimmick, they like don't put all the teams in there. They like have a cutoff point. I thought it was interesting where the cutoff point was.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They cut it off after King Odra and nobody else.
No, but there's no.
Yeah. Okay. I look forward to next week where we get to see a fashion mafia or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Next week, you mean in 2 days, a day and a half.
Oh shit. Oh, that's still the next week, right? Or
Jesus fucking Christ.
it comes out on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, and that's the sound of my daughter going, "Hey, you're supposed to be tucking me in right now."
Uh-oh.
All right, well, we can. I mean, we're pretty much done at this point, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Last thing I wanted to do, though, before the episode ends, it came out yesterday that Akira Toriyama died, which was, I don't know about you guys, but, like, really big bummer for me. And apparently he passed away, like, a week ago, but they just finally announced it. So if you have a drink, we're just going to toast them. Any liquid to do. Yeah.
I don't have any Cerveza Crystal.
We're going to have apple or
Yeah,
go.
Man of many drinks.
I have an empty bottle of vodka.
All right, we'll just pretend.
Fair
Oh my god!
That looks like a CO2 canister or something.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
what
that
is
does
that?
not look like
That
vodka.
is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Are you gonna plug that into your car for nitrous oxide?
Yeah, that's a nitrous thing. Josh has NOS. But anyway,
do not drink that.
It's empty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's already drinking.
Yeah, it's already gone.
but yeah, I mean, obviously the guy was a legend. You know, he's up there with Ichinomori and Stanley and all the other amazing creatives who have given us so much. So I just wanted to toast the guy. R.I.P. Thank you for everything.
Cheers.
And if you haven't, there's a lot of manga creators who are putting out like responses to this that are pretty heartfelt.
Yeah.
Oda's and Kishimoto's in particular.
Yeah, they were really
They say
nice.
a lot. It's really nice.
It was such a just unexpected too. Like he wasn't really that old. And,
Yeah, I didn't know how old he was.
And I know he was excited. I mean, they just announced a new show at like Comic-Con, and he was working on that, and he was excited, and just excuse me, out of nowhere. It's such a shame. So yeah, it was. I don't know. It hit harder than I expected. I was like really significantly bummed. I was like, damn, that really sucks.
Yeah, he really put a bummer on the State of the Union address.
Why?
I don't.
What the fuck?
What?
I don't even bother to watch those things.
Why?
Anyway,
I just saw people joking about that. 'Cause they're like, "Oh yeah, that was the thing going on tonight." Nobody cares.
it's true. I'll tell you the State of the Union. Shitty. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, that sums it up.
That's gonna do it.
Ow.
But Liz, thank you so much for joining us.
Yep.
It was nice to have female representation on National Women's Day. Also, happy National Women's Day to everyone. I know. I guess it's not midnight yet, so perfect. That's great.
It's only 10:20 for
We
me.
got time.
Yeah.
So congrats.
Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I was bored with the
congrats.
overviews, but I really.
I wasn't saying that specifically to you, Liz. I was trying to say like my brain said congrats instead of just happy.
I love
In general.
I love watching Chris try to navigate this. It is my favorite thing.
I'm not trying. I just said the wrong word. It's not that big a deal. I could have said so many other words. Like that's really not that bad of a word. I mean, honestly.
Oh no, that's believe me, I've been called much worse words as a female because I'm female.
So anyway,
All right, fucking bounce.
happy everything
Okay.
to everybody. Have a good weekend. And unfortunately, we have to lose an hour on Sunday, so make sure you don't be late to anything because of that.
Right.
And yeah, we'll see you next weekend. Bye.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Good to be back.